Han Meditations.
Okay guys, today we're going to be reacting to apparently alien footage online. So, you know, I've obviously spoken to extraterrestrials. I've obviously seen them. I know what they look like. I've seen their spaceships. I've seen their UFOs. I know basically more than the common person about extraterrestrials. And Kelly here as well, she has. And today we're just going to look at them. We're going to see what's real, what's not. It might be goofy, it might not, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We are really big on aliens. We've always really liked them and been drawn to them. We're well read on them. We really are big on CE5, contact through meditation, which we can get into with a whole other video. But we've seen UFOs of our own, have footage of that.
Yep.
Right now, some of the best, apparently, footage online. We're about to watch it and react.
Yep. And one day I will go over like all the footage that I have myself of the extraterrestrial stuff. So if you guys want to see that, we'll do a breakdown of that. Yeah, let's get right into it.
We're counting down our picks for the top 10 times aliens were caught on camera.
Was that real? Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't seen that in a while. I haven't seen signs in a while.
But are our picks real or fake? We'll let you be the judge and sound off in the comments.
All right. Number 10.
Fresno Nightcrawler, 2010.
Fresno Nightcrawler.
Whether they're aliens, cryptids, or a hoax, these creatures are downright creepy.
I don't know what it is, but it's not like any of the other cryptoid.
He said cryptoid.
Oh, that's
They were first spotted by a man named Jose on his front lawn in Fresno, California, who captured this footage on CCTV. They're reportedly pale, slender, and walk as though they're crawling.
crawling.
Oh my God.
Nah.
I mean,
That's
it's
not
so
it. No.
blurry and stuff, it's like-
The same creature in the area.
No.
Does look like a pair of pants? Hey, who are we to say?
That just looks like an anomaly to me. That doesn't look like an
Yeah, it's like-
extraterrestrial.
It's hard to make out any
candid
whatever
critter
it could
social
be at
media
all.
management got a tad
Yeah.
more than they bargained
It's too
for.
blurry.
All right,
Posted
next
a
one.
picture of an entity caught on one of their nighttime trail cameras with the invitation to guess the critter. The group was a camera trap survey that took place in the
This
North
might be
Carolina
interesting.
woodland and rural areas with the intention to capture wildlife and natural events. But this particular shot stumped them, as it was unlike anything they'd
You
ever
can't
seen
see it.
before.
His eyes look a little cloudy.
These memes are a little
Those are
too
your
much.
eyes.
Yeah.
Whilst skeptics were quick to point out that it was probably an owl
I
or
didn't see
something,
anything.
the
What?
group wasn't totally convinced.
That's
it?
that's nothing. That's literally
What is
nothing.
that?
That's literally an eyeball or something.
How's it gonna go from full blown footage of deer and stuff, but then that?
Oh, okay. This one. Look at this one. Look at this one.
Oh,
The-
2021.
Yeah. This might be it. This might be it.
Another trail camera captured a candid photo of a creature that appears to be out of this world. And
Okay, that's a creature. That is a creature right there.
Brought him national
like,
attention from
It could be just a
paranormal
person.
Okay,
and
yeah.
like,
Let's
it's,
be
like,
real. Let's be real. I'm
shaky,
gonna
the
pause it.
aperture is low.
I'm gonna pause it. Let's be real. Yeah. You're right.
To me, it looks like a shaky image where the f-stop is too low and it came out blurry and it's just a blurry person.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. That one right there. That looks like an extraterrestrial creature or a cryptoid. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what they said in the beginning. That looks like that. That looks like a cryptoid. Whatever cryptoid is,
What?
that looks like a cryptoid. But I'm not saying that's an extraterrestrial. Let's be real. I mean, that looks like a blurry person. Maybe they have a hoodie on. Maybe the camera was like 144p and it's a night camera. That's not something that's verifiable. Especially these beings don't seem to have any kind of vibration or energy to them. They don't seem to have any kind of like, you know, special enlightenment energy. You know, a lot of extraterrestrials are loving beings and they're very enlightened and they want the best for you at all times. That's not what I see when I see a cryptoid. That's
Hang on. What is a cryptoid?
Look, I don't know what a cryptoid is. I just like saying it. Cryptoid. So I don't know what that is. So we'll go to the next
like
video.
an Altoid.
Yeah. It's nothing like that.
somewhat of a
We'll see.
UFO and alien sighting hotspot.
Montanans have been seeing these strange things for years. In fact, Montana ranks in the top 5 of most UFO sightings per capita.
I bet Ohio ranks.
Wait,
next.
that-
Yeah.
Seen unidentified
Oh, that's it?
objects in
Okay.
the air. But it's a photo taken by Deer Lodge's
That one even looks like he's carrying
That's the
a
same
purse.
thing, though.
Lot of debate.
Okay.
There's just a lot of activity that is unexplained
instead.
They just caught this thing.
At first view, it simply looks like a person walking past, but it could be argued that the proportions are off. Humanoid, but not human. Perhaps if more people set up trail cameras in Redgate, we might get an even better look at them aliens. Number 7. The Kennel Veil.
All right, number
figure.
7, the Kennel Veil figure.
When it comes to paranormal and extraterrestrial investigations, sometimes there's a bit of overlap. In 2019, ghost hunter Mark Davies and his friends visited Kennel Vale in Cornwall, southwest England. Their camera picked up a strange silhouette moving along the bridge ahead of them.
Everybody's so afraid of their own goddamn shadow.
Davies claims that the air got cold and his back started to hurt. He insists that the video isn't a hoax, but instead,
I don't see it
some
either.
call aliens, others demons, and others watchers.
You have to pick one.
I can't. I love them all.
However, he believes that the figure
Oh,
was evil,
no,
so don't
dude.
go rushing off to explore
No.
Kennel Vale at night.
No, I didn't really even see it in the video.
Glasgow Blower, 2021.
No, that.
There are 2 entries for the price of 1. It could be that these 2 sightings are depicting the same general phenomena, given their shared location and similar time frame. But it's hard to tell, as the descriptions have discrepancies.
Okay, I'm sorry. Those are not extraterrestrials.
Taken by a Glasgow student,
Those are-
shows a strange glow over the night sky.
Those are just
That's like
anomalies.
zooming in on
A
a
local
planet.
Glasgow woman caught a static,
That-
almost humanoid shape
It looks like
flying
a
across
levitating
the skies of the Scottish
Yeah,
city.
those are anomalies or
That's
something.
some Chris Angel.
Yeah, that's some Chris Angel,
It is good enough to
you
cover
know,
your image. There are
possibly David Blaine Street Magic. Shout out to David Blaine.
Someone
Man.
did
timing and
magic
location are suspicious.
All right, number 5, Jarkon's Roadside Visitors.
2021.
Okay, this looks creepy.
2021 seems to be the year of off-world visitors. We can only assume that with so many people remaining in their homes,
That could be a crackhead. Let's just be real. That could be a crackhead right there. I don't know what that is.
That's creepy, but to me that looks like a
Clearly,
plan.
one or two of them
prank.
slipped through,
Like,
however, as this footage from the
looks
Indian
like
state
someone
of
made it,
Jharkhand
honestly.
appears to show.
Yeah, it looks almost like CGI. That doesn't necessarily look like.
A prank played by someone.
Not only
If that's real, let's just go on the basis of if that's real. That looks pretty extraterrestrial, but
He combines the ancient people.
a possibly interdimensional being.
The Sulphurd Grey, 2015. We're back in the United Kingdom for this entry, which is unsurprising given that the county of Yorkshire has reportedly seen over 200 alien and UFO sightings in the last 20 years. But while there isn't a lot of footage that's readily available, just a few miles away in Salford, there is quite the compelling video of a gray alien wandering around. Grays tend to be the ones that most people think of when they think of aliens, and are often what alleged abductees
Okay, they
describe
could have had
after
something.
they've been
They
returned.
killed it with that
Alternatively,
noise.
just think of Paul.
Yeah.
From the number 3. A turning point
Okay,
for
these
Turkish
better get
in
progressively
2007.
better because the last 2 were
For
garbage.
Yalcin Yalman, aliens and UFOs are all in a day's work. Though he doesn't work for Area 51 or the Men in Black, the Turkish night watchman is so used to extraterrestrial encounters that they don't faze him. There are 2 facts about his sightings that make them stand out. First, his footage spans years of repeated visitations. Second, some of his footage you can just make out 2 pilots inside the craft. This night watchman doesn't just look for
Okay, you see
intruders,
that? That's
but
supposed to be a
aliens.
ship. What do you think about that one?
That one looks pretty real. to me.
That was number 3. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it while we're at number 2. That looked different. That didn't look like any of the UFOs that I've personally seen. Yeah, that doesn't look like any UFO craft that I've seen. But it's possible that that is one. But the pictures are too blurry, guys. I purposely bought the S21 Ultra Galaxy so I could zoom in on all these UFOs because I was doing the C5 contacts and all that. And I was seeing so many of them that I actually have a couple of them close up. And I have one on video. The ones that I see look like discs. They don't really look like whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but they don't look like that.
I mean, there's all different kinds out there. It looked like to me that footage either like afterward, like he had like some type of lens, because it looked like to see it that big, it had to either been really close or he had some type of lens that could really zoom out there, or like maybe it was just kind of close and then the footage afterwards he could like zoom in. I don't really know, but out of anything from this roundup of videos, it's the most realistic thing I've seen so far.
Yeah.
It does look like real footage to me, but what it is, it's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you look at. So let's just move on a little bit.
This entry is not for the faint of heart. So
Number
fair
2,
warning.
crash visual.
Yeah, maybe
Okay,
an autopsy.
we might have something with this one.
In 2011, footage emerged that alleged to be the aftermath of a UFO crash in Siberia. The people in the video claim to have found an alien creature that has been caught up in the wreckage and lost its life in the process. However, not long after, it was reported that the people in the video had faked the alien body with chicken pieces and breadcrumbs and received a stern word from the Russian authorities. But doesn't this hoax look a little bit too good for tomfoolery? And does it really look like chicken and breadcrumbs? We're not saying there's a conspiracy within the conspiracy, but we're not saying that it's not either.
I see from this angle, you can't tell how large that actually is. From this angle, you can't really tell how big that thing is.
That's true.
I mean, if we could blow that up and look at that, but a lot of these things can be government misdirection where they want you to believe that, yes, these people made it up. It's a hoax. Yeah, it's fake. Blah, blah, blah. That actually could be a real extraterrestrial gray alien. It's very possible that that is actually real. I'm not going to say it's necessarily probable, but it's very possible that what we just saw was an actual extraterrestrial in that clip right there. And the government's trying to cover it up.
It's possible. Because I'm a big person on not necessarily believing what the government says, but at the same time, obviously not just believing any video on the internet. It really doesn't look like it was made out of chicken. What did they say? Chicken with
chicken and breadcrumbs.
They had to do some dye on it.
I've seen chicken and I've seen breadcrumbs, and that ain't it.
I make chicken all the time with breadcrumbs on it. It's quite different. Like, that's actually like a gray tone right there.
Yeah, let me tell you this. If you can make that with chicken and breadcrumbs, you call me and come make some stuff for my podcast, man, because that's interesting. I like that. You're brilliant if you can make that with chicken and breadcrumbs. So
but
that could be a cover up. Yeah,
it's really nice and skinny, like
yeah. How the grays are how they're portrayed.
Number 1, the Peekaboo Alien, 2008. While the person who shot and released this footage doesn't deserve the publicity, and thus his name will not even be mentioned here, the Boo Alien footage has generated too much debate to omit.
Oh, man, what is that?
Released in 2008, it appears to show an alien...
Okay, this is number 1. I've seen this. If you guys are familiar with extraterrestrial stuff, you'll be familiar with the Peekaboo
There
alien.
are other videos like it, created in an attempt to parody and debunk the original, but still, the Boo Alien persists and cannot seem to be thoroughly let go of as a fake.
I don't think that one's real. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That is a little. It's just the way he moved. It's like why would it be peeking his head up and then just shoot back down
exactly.
and then just
right
be gone?
Outside the window that's conveniently perfectly open, no curtain.
Yeah, that one is. Yeah, so that's all of them. I mean, guys, there may be one or two that was like, the ship is possible one, and also the extraterrestrial that was made out of chicken and breadcrumbs. Apparently, those are two that are very likely that they could be something. But
what are you guys? Let us know in the comments. Are you someone when you see stuff like this? Are you more of a skeptic, or do you tend to automatically believe this kind of stuff?
Because a good sense of skepticism is healthy, guys, but at the same time, you don't want to just not believe in everything. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't believe in half of those, more than half. There's two that are possibly like, okay, that's real, but for the most part, it just wasn't that crazy.
Seemed like a combination of pranks and fake trying to go viral.
Yeah, people do anything in this day and age to go viral, but that's the video, guys. Stay tuned for more reactions, more videos. Tell us what you want to see, and we'll continue to make more content, guys. We're on a roll. Trust me, we are working hard. Podcast is coming soon. We are securing a fantastic high level of guests, guys. It's going to be great, man. See you soon. Han Meditations out.